What's up, natural bodybuilding world? This is John Boss here, covering the 2014 NPC Utah Spring Show, and I'm here with the winner of the men's physique overall, the men's natural physique overall, Sammy Lee Collier. Sammy, how's it going?
Great, feeling great. It's been a great night, so.
Awesome. First show of the year, were you out in California last week doing anything else? Or?
No, this will be my, this will be my second show of the year. I did LA Ironman Championship as well in January. So,
Cool. And how was the placing there?
First place in that one.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool. So have you ever taken less than a first?
Not yet. Not yet. Don't jinx me, though, but not yet.
Awesome. Very cool. All right. Well, maybe you can tell us a little bit about transitioning shows together. So, you know, you did the January show, and then you get this one. How you kind of stay in condition, how many pounds over stage weight you'll go in a period like that, et cetera?
Yeah, definitely. So I usually try to stay pretty clean, even in my so-called off-season, I guess. Tonight I went on stage about 190. I've put on a little bit more mass. It's my very first show where I went on stage probably about 185. But I hit up to, in my off-season, I hit probably up to about 215, 220. A lot of that's just sodium intake, though, from the change in my diet, I'm sure. But the way I work with my nutritionist out, I'm usually only about 5 pounds out when I'm about a month away from showtime. So I'm never really too far out. I don't actually, or I haven't yet had to do a bulking phase in a sense. So I've been able to keep a body where I can stay lean and aesthetic, but still put on some size and maintain that to come in right on point for my shows lately. Yep. All a testament to Heather Giatrice. I'm sure a lot of people have heard her name before. She's been coaching in the game for a while now. So yeah, all these shows I've been working with her, and she's done great to bring me in lean and tight every time. So.
Awesome. No, it definitely looks to me like you got a great kind of natural build that you've obviously built upon a lot from, you know, years of hard training. Maybe tell us about kind of your athletic background. Maybe have you competed in other sports in the past? Or?
Yeah, sure. Growing up, I was never really that much into lifting. Actually, I did the football, baseball, basketball all throughout high school. I pretty much just lifted for those sports. Got into college, did some football as well, and then just really got more into lifting when I quit playing football, which is really why I actually love the physique. I think I never really jumped into the bodybuilding just because the size that you have to get to maintain and, you know, get to some of the pro levels is just not ideally for me what I wanted to, a goal that I wanted to go for. So when they incorporated the physique, it just kind of worked out perfectly because it's more of that athletic look. You can stay more aesthetic and athletic and leaner throughout the year. So yeah, I love physique, and, you know, it just really comes from my roots as far as athletic background.
So maybe tell us a little bit about your training. Obviously, you probably train very explosively for football and basketball and things, and now probably changing to a little more on kind of the aesthetics of things. What's the difference? You know, you'd say the most notable things you've changed in your training.
The power lifts, 100% the power lifts. Squats, I can't squat and deadlift like I used to. One reason is injuries from football, you know, so I have to be a lot more careful with my power lifts. I do my squats controlled, but I can't go as heavy as I really like to. Deadlifts is one that I used to love to go heavy with. As far as my training as well for my body type for the physique, it's something that I don't really need to incorporate in as well though. But I would say those would be the two main things: would be deadlifts and squats, heavy squats.
So it's one of those things I think a lot of times people, they're enjoyable lifts, but at the same point, it's like you need to prioritize to suit what you're trying to do and why risk the injury, it sounds like.
Yeah, what you need and what you want, you know. It's usually not the same, usually not one of the two. But yeah, definitely it's, you know, everyone likes to do the lifts that, you know, the lifts that you like to do, or the lifts that you feel that are your strengths. But usually, you know, in this sport, what I've noticed is the lifts that I usually like doing the least are the ones that my body needs the most. So just like you said, prioritizing what your body needs is the way you have to go.
So tell us maybe a little bit about shows you got in store. I'm assuming you're going to make a little run here for a few more shows?
Yeah, definitely. My team, I'm a Warrior Fuel athlete, so men's physique Warrior Fuel athlete, Pro Formulation Labs. But me and my team, we also have some other teammates that are nationally qualified. I think that next month we're going to hit the show in Chicago, and then we're going to be heading to, the show in Colorado, and then heading to the Chicago national show, which will be in May. Hopefully we can pull a pro card out. So we'll see.
So you, Jan Meyer, who are the other physique guys?
Jan Meyer will be another men's physique athlete. Jonas Diatris, he's going to be our men's bodybuilding athlete. And then we just brought on a girl with an amazing figure named Alexis. She's going to be our women's bikini.
Very cool. So where can people find out more about you if they want to follow your journey as you compete this year?
Oh, definitely. I'd love that. Pro Formulation Labs would be the #1 place. We just launched a fully interactive website where you can actually not only go on and look into our supplements and our apparel, but you can also interact with all of us athletes. We'll be posting not only our food preps, our training preps, our workouts, but we'll also be posting the shows that we plan on going to, what our diets are like, and we'll be tracking our progress throughout the shows. I'm also on Instagram. If you want to check me on Instagram, it's Mr. Sammy, Mr. _ Sammy C will be my Instagram. And the website for Pro Formulation Labs is warriorfuelsupplements.com.
We'll be sure to check Sammy out on Instagram and the rest of his team as they compete in a series of shows later on this year. Thanks for chatting with us here. Again, John Boss here at the 2014 NPC Utah Spring Show with Inside Natural Bodybuilding. Thanks for watching.